A couple of the guys were saying last week that actually in terms of fitness, in preparation for the new season, obviously you just mentioned there it's normally 6 or 7 weeks pre-season, it's much shorter, but because of the lockdown and then coming back, that actually the players getting up to that level of fitness shouldn't take that long, should it?
No, I don't think it will. I think we've seen already, we've had a couple of training sessions, everyone's still quite sharp. Obviously with the 7 week break, there'd be a lot of, well, myself included, there'll be a lot of rusty players, and but no, everyone's sharp, everyone's up to it, and the sessions haven't, the standards haven't dropped at all.
And of course, the season finished for you with a great goal at Burnley. I just sort of got the impression that day that goal, because you'd waited quite a long time for it, probably meant as much to you as the 2 goals against Tottenham. Is that fair? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I was thinking that myself. Obviously, scored twice against Tottenham, and then I think it was 6-7 months before the Burnley game, and to get that goal meant a lot, because obviously I'd had ankle surgery, so I probably shouldn't have even been playing that game if it was a regular season. So to get the goal going into the break, I was obviously delighted with it, and just hoping to push on this year.
Yeah, the surgery, because it was something that was troubling you for a while, wasn't it, the ankle? So you were pretty, well, one of the benefits, I guess, of lockdown was you were able to get that done, weren't you?
Yeah, obviously it just happened in training. It was just kind of a collision with Galgo. Just don't really know what happened. Obviously I needed surgery, so obviously got it done, thankfully, before lockdown. And then obviously I was training during lockdown with Sean Duggan, one of the physio at the club. We were doing Zoom calls every morning, and he put me through the paces, so he got me back, got me fit, and I was ready to go when I came back.
What do you think's your best position? In a sort of wide area, or as a sort of central striker? Because you can play pretty much anywhere along that. Right, okay.
Yeah, central striker, yeah. I mean, I'd like playing on the left, but if anyone gave me a choice, central striker all day. But obviously, with international, I play on the left. I do like it on the left in international football. It's different than.
Why do you think it's different to, say, the Premier League?
I think the way teams play in international football is a lot different to Premier League. So obviously I play out wide with the under-21s, and I think possibly out wide with the senior team. So it's a position I like. I don't mind. I like playing there, and I'm used to it. But if anyone asks me, I'm definitely a centre forward.
The squad, obviously, a couple of new signings already, but it does feel like we've upped the ante a little bit in terms of the quality of the players we've got in preparation for next season. Do you get that impression as well?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, Adam Lallana's a big player, Champions League winner, Premier League winner, and obviously Joel as well coming in, and then Whitey coming back from his loan with Leeds. There's a lot of quality in the squad, and I'm sure there's possibly more to come. So it's looking like a good squad this year. We can build on last year, obviously, and I think we could have a good season.
And in terms of your Ireland ambitions, you've just been named in the squad for the Nations League qualifiers. Bit of an old hand now in that squad after a year or so, but for someone like Jayson Molumby, what's that going to be like going over there for the first time? I guess the fact he knows the manager pretty well will help, won't it?
Yeah, he obviously knows Stephen well. I'm buzzing from he's
You're big mates, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I've known Molumby for years, even before I came over to Brighton. So yeah, he's Irish as it gets. So I mean,
more Irish than you?
Yeah, a lot more. But he's a different level. He loves playing for Ireland like myself. But I think it's extra special for him because his family, everything, they love watching Ireland, and just really happy for him and his family, because I think in my eyes he deserved it. So it's not like a shock to me, or obviously to Shane, who's in the squad again as usual. But I'm just delighted for him.
And when you mentioned that, international football, you found it different to the Premier League, knowing Jayson, is he going to be able to make that sort of adapt himself to international football fairly quickly if he gets the chance?
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone here knows his quality. I think Stephen knows his quality. He's played international all the way up. I think he's played every age group, and obviously with the 21s last year, he was one of the main players. And I definitely think he'll make the step up, and I think he'll make it look quite easy, because he's just that good.